Hi everybody, it's Christy Forsyth from Clarity here for you today with this week's energy report. So as I tap into this week's energy, I feel compelled to first just talk about the ways that the energy is really forcing us to take a look at our light and to take a look at our purpose here in this world, because you are a light here in this world and you're built to shine. And I feel like this energy is helping to polish us. It's helping us to learn how to connect with our light in spite of any challenges that are showing up for us. And it's helping us to understand our own unique light that we have to share with the world, because we are all created differently. And each and every one of us has a light to shine, has a light to share. And so I feel like the energy right now is really helping us to begin to understand, or at least explore, parts of our life purpose. What are the things that we bring here into this world? What are the things that we have to offer? What are the things that we need to be focusing our energy on and putting our time and attention into, because this is how we shine our light on the world. And so just thinking about the unique qualities that you have that maybe people have given you feedback on, like, wow, that's really helpful that you do that, or I really love the way that you do that, or you're really talented in this area. And so we're supposed to be focusing on those things right now that help us to shine our light, that give us the opportunity to shine our light, and that allow for us to recognize our own light that we have. And I do feel like there are some strange barriers that have been coming up for people within this energy. And so it's kind of like these annoying barriers that are making it hard for us to continue to push forward. Not impossible, but a little bit more challenging. And so I think that if we can take a step back and we can recognize that these barriers are simply a test to encourage us to continue to persevere through the challenges that are coming up for us, and to keep our eye on the prize so that we can continue to work on the things that we need to be working on, and we can continue to progress forward into the next level of things. Because some people are saying to me, you know, Christy, you keep talking about this leveling up and that we're leveling up in the energy, but I'm not quite there yet. I don't feel like I've gotten there yet. And that's because some of us are still really in our work, and we are working on clearing things that no longer serve us and releasing fear still, and understanding ourselves, because we have to understand a little bit more about ourselves before we can take those action steps forward, before we can allow ourselves to really honor that light that we have to shine on the world, and what it is that we're here to do, and how we're here to help the world, and how we're here to make an impact on the world. So we've really got to allow that process to happen. And sometimes that looks a little ugly. Sometimes that feels a little difficult, or we're spending more time in our head and we're processing things and we're working on releasing that stuff from the past and revisiting some of that trauma from the past, so that we can let it go, so that we don't carry that with us, so that we're lighter, so that we're feeling like we're not carrying the burden of the things that have happened to us in the past. And we're really stepping away from this mentality of these things happened to me, or this is what happened earlier in my life, and stepping away from that victim way of thinking and really stepping into the survivor way of thinking. How can I use those things that I've experienced in my past to help people, or to progress forward, or to help myself? Or how can I grow my soul? How can I grow? How can I be better because of the things that I've been through? Because that's what it's all about right now. And it's so important that we're working on those things, and that we're working on ourselves, and that we're doing all of this self-development stuff right now. I had a couple who was scheduled to see me last night, and they were on their way to see me and got a flat tire. And they were so focused on wanting to focus on that level up, wanting to progress, wanting to move into the next phase of things. And they could have taken a look at that flat tire and said, hey, you know what, we're going to just cancel our appointment. We're not going to come in. We're going to take that as a sign not to come in. But instead, they just asked, would I mind staying a little bit later? And I was able to do that, and it all worked out because they were ready. They were ready to progress. They were ready to move forward with things, even though barriers were showing up for them. And so this is very much what we need to be focusing on right now, is taking a look at these barriers, recognizing them as annoying as they are, as maybe a test for us to find our way around, for us to persevere, for us to problem solve and find our way around it. But this is exactly how we continue to work on leveling up and getting ourselves to that next level. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check us out at www.discoveryourawakening.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week with another energy report.